Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Those words meet us like a gentle command whispered in the noise of everyday life. There's something quietly defiant about laying down our logic, our measuring, our lists of what makes sense. To trust with all the heart, when our minds are tightening with worry, when today's plan frays at the edges, asks for surrender that doesn't come easily. But anyone who stayed awake replaying conversations, reworking impossible situations, knows how futile our own understanding can feel. We analyze, we fret, and still, so much remains outside our reach. This timeless call speaks to the anxious parent, the uncertain graduate, the person carrying sorrow no one else can see. Trust, says the verse, isn't built on having it all figured out. It's the release that finally lets us breathe. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In just a few words, a psalmist names what is nearly universal: fear. Not the bold fears we admit out loud, but the quieter ones of rejection or loss, or failing those who count on us. Here, fear isn't denied or hidden. It's brought into the open, recognized as part of being human. The invitation is not to pretend we're unafraid, but to choose where we place our weight when fear comes. Not in control or confidence, but into the hands of something steadier. Trust in this ancient sense isn't always the absence of anxiety. Sometimes it's trusting through trembling, reaching for hope in the dark. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will do this. The old roads of life are full of crossroads, choices and uncertainties, the unmarked turns of ordinary days. Commit your way. The phrase feels almost like setting something precious down. The workplace dilemma you can't fix, the decision that seems too heavy, the plan that's slipping away from you. To commit is to place your story into larger hands without knowing every outcome. And somehow, in that act of letting go, a current begins to move. Paths open. Paths. Solutions emerge that don't always follow our script. Trust here is not naive passivity. It is a deliberate act, the courage to say, I can't do this all alone. The silent faith that something good can grow from surrender. Trust in the Lord forever. For the Lord Himself, is the rock eternal. Centuries ago, in times when foundations were made from rough stone, the image of a rock eternal carried deep meaning. Rocks weathered storms and withstood generations, unmoved, reliable. In Isaiah's world, kingdoms and alliances shifted, yet the urge for something enduring remained. Today our landscapes look different, yet the need for solid ground hasn't faded. Everything changes: jobs, relationships, even our health. The promise here isn't that change or loss won't come. It's that beneath everything uncertain, there's a strength that does not move. When the ground seems to fall away, it's the promise of a rock that holds. The Lord is good, a refuge in times of trouble. He cares for those who trust in Him. Some days, trouble comes in thin disguises: minor frustrations, long hours, the slow build of disappointments. Other times, it crashes through: diagnosis, loss, betrayal. Nahum's words drift down from a history of war and siege where safety felt impossible. The promise isn't for a life without hardship, but of finding shelter, an interior safe space, even while the storm keeps raging outside. To trust here is to let down your guard for a moment and rest. The simple assurance, He cares for those who trust in Him, carries the quiet warmth of being known, seen, and held. Trust is not a single decision, nor is it an escape from fear or pain. It's a posture we learn across seasons, sometimes with confidence, sometimes with shaking hands. Again and again, These ancient voices remind us, you do not have to carry it all alone. Even in the unknown, you are not abandoned. Within every fear, every exhausted hope, and every uncertain path, there is a rock. There is refuge. There is care that persists, and a quiet strength that will not fade away. Amen.